this is our the first chapter for Tally ERP 9 training. Okay, so first step is what that we need to create a company in Tally ERP 9, right? So that is our first step, that we need to create a new company in the system. Okay, but before that, remember one thing. Uh, there are like different short keys we have in Tally ERP 9. Okay, and try to use the short keys, try to use the keyboard. If you're using Tally ERP9, try to use the keyboard, because all the short keys are there in your desktop on your screen, right? If you're beginner, or if you don't know about Tally ERP9, you will use mouse. Okay, but if you are master in Tally ERP9, okay, then you know that everything is on the keyboard and you can work really faster as compared you're using a combination of keyboard and mouse, right? So what are the different short keys we have in Tally ERP9? Look, this is what activate your license, right? So what is a short key here? This is A, and there is one underline, right? So if there is one underline, you will use Alt as a helping key, right? This Alt key, Alt A. Do not press anything, right? So Alt as a helping key. If there is one underline, focus. Clear? If there is one underline, you will use Alt as a helping key. I need to activate the license, so I will press Alt A. If I have to reactivate your existing license, Alt V, because there is one underline. If I need to print anything in Tally ERP9, so what is the short key? Alt P. Clear? Right? So if there is one underline, you will use Alt as a helping key. Right? Then, if there are two underlines, right? If there are two underlines, you will use Control as a helping key. Clear? Now look here, this is what Tally shop, and that is S with two underlines, right? So if you want to go in the Tally shop, right, without using the mouse, right, then what you need to press Control S, because there are two underlines. Similarly, if you want to go to this control center, right, so what is a short key? Control K. Come on, look there on the screen, right? And then if you want to go to the support center, so what is the short key? Control H. Clear? So if there is one underline, you will use Alt as a helping key. If there are two underlines, you will use Control as a helping key. But what if there is no underline? Then you need to press that specific key. Look, that is what gateway servers, right? This is what F2 only. There is no underline. So then you need to press F2 directly without using Alt or Control key, without using any helping key. And without using any letter. Yes, that you need to press that key directly. Clear? Right? Okay, so that is the main. You can say that the short keys we have in Tally ERP9. Most of the time, you have to use these short keys, and you can work really faster without using the mouse. Clear? So I'm gonna repeat this again. If there is no underline, you will press that alphabet directly, that key directly. Either it is F1, F2, F3, you need to press directly. Okay. But if there is one underline, you will use Alt as a helping key. Alt A, Alt B, Alt C, Alt F1, right? If there are two underlines, you will use Control as a helping key. Clear? Okay. So these are the short keys. Now next step is what? That right now, look at the license, that is educational mode. We are working in the educational mode. That is a this software is for training and learning purpose only. It is not the licensed one. When you buy the software, that license, that information will appear here. Yeah. So we need to go in the work in the educational mode now. So what is the short key I need to press? That is W, right? And there is one underline.
So it's Alt.
Alt and W, right?
Yeah.
So when I press Alt W, it will move to the first page of Tally ERP 9. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this Tally ERP 9, the first page, that divides into like three different sections. Okay. This is the first section. This one, that is our first section where you will get only the information about your companies, right? If you have 5 or 10 companies, right? And you want like the list of all your existing records, the list of all your existing companies will appear here.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? So that is the company which is open right now. It is highlighted in black, bold, right? So it's mean that this is that is the company which is open right now, right? So which is Burhan Electronics. And when what is the last date of entry in this company? It is on 1st January 2019, right? And what is the current period? That is from January 1st 2019 till 31st December 2019. That is your current fiscal year, right? And that is the current date on 1st January 2019. Okay, right now because we are working on the educational mode in Delhi ERP9, so we cannot change the dates here. But when you buy the license software, there you can change the dates. Okay, right now we are working in the educational mode, so we cannot change the dates here. You can enter 1st or 31st, but you cannot enter 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th. Why? Because this is not the licensed software. We are working in the educational environment right now. Clear? So this is the first section. This section will give you that information about your company only. Right? If you have 2-3 companies, all of them will come here. The list of all the companies. Clear?
Yeah.
Any question in this company information? List of that is the selected companies. Right? Now, this is the first section. That is the second section now. Okay, that is the second section is what gateway of Tally, and most of the time we are using these further 4 categories here, right? The first category is master, right? When you have to create a master record, when you need to create a master information, either related with the ledgers, either related with your accounting masters, related with your stock inventory master, or the payroll master. I will give you an example. Like, for example, payroll master is what? I need to create departments. I need to create my employees. I need to create my salary heads like basic salary, accommodation allowance, food allowance. These are the master information, right? You cannot create these employees or departments in the transaction. Transaction is used to record an entry. Transaction is used to record a voucher, right? So first here we need to create the master information. In account info you need to create master info like ledgers. We have cash account, we have petty cash account, we have Dubai Islamic Bank, the bank accounts, right? So if you need to create a ledger, you need to go in the master, and in the master this information is related with the accounts info, right? Similarly, we have payroll info where you need to enter the master data related payroll accounting, like you need to create your departments, you need to create your employees, you need to my year unit of my years, right? Then we have inventory info. Inventory info is related with the stock, right? I want to create a new stock items. We have, let's suppose, keyboard, mouse, CPU, we have some spare parts are there, so I want to maintain those records in the system. So the first step is what I need to go in the master inventory info to create those items. Yeah. So that is what a master, when you need to enter the master information. Okay. Then by default, this payroll option, this payroll feature is not activated. So first we need to activate the feature that we're gonna do in the next steps. Okay, right now we are doing the basic navigation of the software, so at least you can understand the interface of Tally ERP 9. Then we have transactions.
If I may ask, which means master is fully ledgers are entered.
No, master to record a master information, a master record.
Master record.
Master record you are creating, not specific to the ledgers, right? In account info, we have like different options are there. If you want to maintain currency, right?
Okay.
Then we have transactions. Transaction, obviously, if you want to record any entry. So entries, maybe accounting entries are there, right? We have inventory entries are there. Inventory vouchers includes like delivery notes are there, right? So we have like different vouchers are there, like you can enter that rejection in or rejection out, stock journal, physical stock voucher, right? So these are like different transactions which are related with the inventory, related with the stock. Yeah. The next one, that is a payroll voucher. If you want to record your payroll entry, if you're paying salary, the payroll entry, so then you need to go here in the payroll voucher. Correct? Okay. Then in utilities, this is used to import data. If you want to import data through an Excel, your master information, right? If you want to import your vendor customers or GL account balances, right? So you can import the data through an Excel into this new system. Okay. Then this one is banking, related with the bank reconciliation and all those activities, right? Then the most important one, that is the reports, right? Here we have the four main financial reports. We have balance sheet, profit loss statement, stock summary, and ratio analysis. These are the four main financial reports which you need to check end of the month or at the year end, right? But there are some reports which we need to check every day, operational reports. So that reports you will find in this display all the time. So all the time we need to go here in the display to check like daily reports, right? These are the main four financial reports which mostly really we are checking at the end of the month or the year end. Got it? Clear? So this one is the first section, that is the second section, and this one, that is the third section. Okay, so if you look here, the first option is what? That is F1, which is what? Select company, right? This select company means if you already created some companies, let's suppose company A, company B, company C, company D, and you want to open your existing records, you want to open your existing companies, then you will go here F1. If I press here F1, right, it will give me the record, the list of all the companies which I created. But right now in our system we have only one company, which is Burhan Electronics. If you have like different companies are here, you can like select all those records. Yeah. So that is what select company. The next option is one Alt F1, because there is one single underline. So we use Alt as a helping, right? So this is what shut company. Again, if you open multiple companies here and you want to shut down those companies, right? So then we're going to use this option Alt F1 to shut the company. To close it. To close the company. Because I want to work only on this Burhan Electronics. I don't want to I don't want to see that company A, company B, or company C here. So what I will do, I will shut those companies. Yeah. Then we have this is the date. That is a single criteria. I will give you an example that, for example, let's suppose your boss said that he wants to check that how many journal entries you entered on 15th of December. So criteria is 15 December. So then you will click on this date because you need to filter the criteria, to filter the date. So that is only single criteria. If you press F2, so current date. So I want to check the report 15th of December, right?
Okay.
So when you press enter, so it will give us the report only related with 15 December.
It's better.
Yes, because he give us the criteria 15 December. But what if he give us the criteria that he wants to check the report from 15 December till 20th of December, 5 days. So then you need to click this option. This is word period.
Okay.
There is one underline, right? So Alt F2, right? So if you click it, so you can give the range from 15 December till to 20th December 2019. And when you press enter, so it will give us that report between 15 till 20th of the month. Clear?
Yeah.
Right? So that is what period. Got it?
Yeah.
The month. That is like arranged criteria is there. Then next we have this company information, that company info, right? What is the short key? Alt F3. Like we created this Burhan Electronics. Let's suppose when I was creating this Burhan Electronics, I forget to enter the company email ID. So if you want to edit the company information, right? If you want to edit the company information, then you can go here F3, Alt F3, that is what? Company info, right? Look on the screen. So when you click here, look, this company info and further options are here. The first option is what? Select company. Again, if you want to open your existing records. So then you can click on this select company. This is shut company if you want to shut a company. Create company if you want to create a new one, right? Create group of company if you want to create group of company. And this is what alter. Alter means added, to change. So I want to change the record of this Burhan Electronics. So if I press enter, this is a company. Yes, this is our company, Burhan Electronics. Press enter. So if you want to add it anything, you can add it here and save it. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, then this change Tally Vault if you want to change the password, right?
Tally Vault.
Tally Vault if you want to change the password, because you can enter the password also, right? So then you can enter here that the password. This split company data, this is used to close that financial year and carry forward the balances from this year to the next year.
What is the first word?
Which one? Split company data.
Okay. SP.
Split.
Oh, split. Okay, split.
Right? The split company data that is used to carry forward to close your books at the year end. 31st December, you need to close your books and carry forward the balances from this year to the next year.
Yeah.
So we can do through this split company core data. But there are like different options. I will show you this data.
Okay.
This is used to backup if you want to take a backup of your company information. That is to restore the backup. Let's suppose from one system to another system, you can do it. And that is great. If you want to log out from the system, you can click this option. Or you can use this escape key. That is a one-step back key. If you want to one step back, if I press escape, you want to quit, so you press Y for yes, right? Or if you press escape again, it will bring us back to the main screen.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Any question till here?
And the analysis and verification.
That is that to do that analysis, to check errors. This one use at the month, end of the month or end of the year. If you want to check if there is any error in your reports or not, then you need to check this analysis and verification.
Fine payroll.
Yes. Okay, and this last two here, we have this features and configurations. There are some default options, that there are some default configurations and features are there which are not activated, right? So if you want to enable those features and configurations, then you need to go here, right? So time to time we will do this one by one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we need to do now, we need to create a new company. Okay. So I want to close this one and I want to create a new one. So if I have to close this one, I will go here, shut company. So when I click this one, it will shut. Look, there is no company now, right?
Yeah.
There is no company now. So here again, we have the first option, which is select company. If I click here, it will give us that list of companies which are already there in the system and you want to open them, right? So right now, I don't want to open them. That is logging as a remote user. If you want to remotely access the system, right, from Abu Dhabi, right, so then we can do this through this login as a remote user. But in our case, what we need to do right now, we need to create a company. So what is the short key here? This C, which is highlighted in red color, that is a short key. If I press C, it will go into the creation of company mode, or you can just simply press enter also.
See directly.
Yes. So if I press enter, so what you can do, go in the educational mode first in your system. No, do not use the mouse. I told you the short keys. Come on.
Okay.
What do you need to do?
You mean creating?
No, where you want to go. You're on the first page and you need to go in educational mode first.
Okay.
So what is a short key?
Alt W.
So do it. Right?
Yeah.
So you're on this first page here now.
There's a problem with that.
There is a problem with your. Okay, anyways, we'll do this later. Okay, look there. So what we need to do, we need to create, look there, we need to create a company.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So enter, look there on the screen, please. So first we have this directory. This directory means that where your company information is will be saved, right? Whatever the company you will create, right? That the data will store, your company information will be stored in this location in the in your laptop C drive.
Okay.
In a folder user, public, Tally ERP9 and data. Yeah. Now here you need to give the name of your company. Let's suppose the name of the company is Burhan Motors LLC. Right? Enter mailing name, that is same the company name where you will receive all your letters, right? Enter, and that is the address. Address is, let's suppose, R Holding building office number 402 Ajman. That is the company address. Enter, and then the country. Enter. If you just write the first three letters, this is the list of countries here, right? If you write the first three letters, it will come automatically. So press enter. So it is in UAE, Emirates. In which Emirates it is? In Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman. So it is in Ajman. Enter, and then you need to give this contact information about your company, right? That is phone number, that is like a landline number, telephone number, that is mobile number, that is a fax number, that is the company email ID, that is the company website. Yeah, right? enter, and that is where books and financial year details. So financial year beginning from, so in UAE the financial year starts from January and ends on 31st December, right? So my financial year is starting from January. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then enter. Then books beginning from, when you are starting your accounting books. So I want to start my books from January 1st 2019 also. Here, for example, uh, in UAE financial year starts from January 1st, but you open your company in the month of August, so your books will start from August, right? So then in books beginning from, you can enter uh, that month of August 01-08-2019. Clear? Okay. Then enter. This is teleboard password if you want to protect your company data, right? If you want to protect the company information in the system. So if you want to enter the passwords, you can enter the password. I'm not entering right now, right? Then that is statutory information related with the VAT, the tax information here. So you want to enable the VAT. Yes, I want to enable the VAT. Enter. Then we have this TRN. TRN number means tax registration number, right? That is a 15-digit code which is given by the UAE tax authorities when you register with the FTA, the Federal Tax Authority, right? So that is a 15-digit code. Clear?
Yeah.
Then the registration date. Okay, when you register with the tax authority.
Okay.
Okay, so assume it that we register with the tax authority on 1st of uh, January 2019. Enter, and you need to file your VAT return. You need to submit your VAT return on monthly basis or on quarterly basis. So it is on, let's suppose, quarterly basis. Enter, and your first quarter starting from January 1st 2019. Right? Clear? Any question till here? This is just a simple company creation. Nothing. We just need to enter the fill the data only.
So the TRM is given by the registration.
That is given. This information you will get when once your company is registered with the tax authority. So they will give you a unique TRN number to your company. So that TRN number you need to mention here.
The period is
That is also given by that month by the monthly. When you get that tax registration letter certificate, there it is mentioned the TRN number and that periodicity that you need to file, submit your VAT return monthly or quarterly.
So you will determine that.
Yes, they will give you this information. Clear? Okay, then press enter. This is base currency symbol, which is AED, right? Because we are in UAE, so base currency information is AED. The formal name, that is UAE dirham, right? Then suffix symbol to amount. You want to use the symbol, suffix symbol to amount or no. This means what? Right? You want suffix symbol to amount like this, right? Amount is 1000 and you want to use the currency symbol AED. Yes or no? So I want to do that, right? So we'll make this option if you press Y and enter. And then add space between amount and symbol. Yes, I want to add the space between amount and symbol. Then enter. Show amounts in million. Yes, I want to show amounts in million. Right? Enter. And then number of decimal places. So the number of decimal places like this. How many digits you want? Right? 1000.00. 2 digits, 3 digits, or 4 digits. So we want 2 digits only, right? Then word representing after decimals, that is fails. Here in UA, like 100 dirham and 50 fails, 75 fails, right? Like in
In
that is
data,
pound or cent like this.
yeah, yours is field.
Fills, that's called fills, right? And the same, that number of decimal places for amount in words, that is like same 0, 2, right?
Yeah.
Now if I press enter, focus, if I press enter, if I accept this one, it will save. Or the short key to save anything in Tally ERP 9, that is Control A. Control A to save, or you can just enter twice. Enter to save, or Control A is the short key. If I press enter, it will save, or Control A to save. So when you save it, look, your company name is here now. That is what Burhan Motors, right? And if you want to see that how many companies are there in Tally ERP 9 right now, so if you go here, select company, right? If you go here, select company, and you can see here that right now we have two different companies, Burhan Electronics and Burhan Motors, and these are the company codes, right? That is 10,000, 10,001. Clear? Right? Any question till here?
So the code is generated
By the system,
Right.
again, automatically. Clear? So we done with this up to this step right now. We just do the basic navigation of the software, right? And we just created the company. Okay. Now these the first activity that you need to create a company in your system now. Okay, do it.